21. Let's maybe not lose right away on this one, huh? Let's get a real one going. Bad class 1, bad class 2. It's a rot weapon, and I think this is weirdly one of those full fizz block shields that looks like it's pretty wooden. Technically has a projectile on it with no FP cost. No redeeming qualities, no redeeming qualities. Wow, what's the spell? Yeah, no redeeming qualities. Lead weapon, usable bow, arrows, bad shield. Int weapon on an int class. Full fizz block shield. One useless spell, Eternal Darkness. That's the only spell. That shield's good for attacking, but not for being a shield. Blood Flame Talons is a fairly useful spell. Black Flame Blade I don't think can be applied to Regalia of Aocade. And Bubble Wretch. So, unfortunately, not looking too hot. Let's see if there's any synergies here. No. Actually, in this case, I think gold pickled foulfoot is the best item available. I'm tempted by hero. And this is the other big shield is right here. I mean, it's an int weapon on the int class. This thing can get pretty decent damage. It's got an interesting Ash of War. It's a full fizz block shield. Critically, it's int on the int class. And then hero is a little bit of bonus arcane on a weapon that might have arcane scaling. It is a rot weapon. It's very useful for fighting a lot of things. Just proc rot and hide. I'm gonna go the. Well, let's see. What are the armor? The armor, nothing. No special modifiers on any of the armor here. I think that Snakehead taunts people to you, which is bad. So, I guess this is the way to go. Looks like I'm also gonna be fat rolling. So, does this do anything? No? There we go. Probably put this here and this here. Yeah, so Eternal Darkness is just a visual spell that's probably for like PvP. Oh, it draws in spells, it says. Not a clue how effective that actually is. But you know what? I've never cast it, so how about I cast it? Just put it... Oh, okay. I mean, it looks cool. Rotten Avatar. I'm gonna try to get one of these off. It landed. I saw it do damage. Sacred Butchering Knife. Right into like a faith weapon, huh? It will occasionally heal you a little bit. So it's worth remembering I have it. If you've never tried to use that weapon in any of the Souls games that it exists in, or Elden Ring, I think it shifts mechanically a little bit game to game. But the bottom line is that there's this text on it. Let me pull it up. It says, restores a very small amount of HP when it squarely strikes an enemy. So the thing about that is, it doesn't say when it hits. There are weapons in Elden Ring that just heal you when they hit, like Great Stars. It says when it squarely strikes an enemy. And as you might be aware, things are a little hidden from the player in this game. So what it actually means by squarely strikes, I think it's varied. In Dark Souls 1, it was like almost impossible to get it to work. And then in Dark Souls 3, it was made a lot easier. I'm not sure how it works in Elden Ring. I know Elden Ring's the same engine as Dark Souls 3. Hey, it's Moog. So yeah. So a lot of times you'll hit an enemy and it just won't do anything for you. And you're probably thinking, well, this thing's useless. It's like, well, the game doesn't think you squarely struck an enemy. So try hitting them less circularly or rectangularly next time, I guess. I remember, at least in Dark Souls 1, the idea was like you needed to not hit with like the part closer to your hand. So when you hit an enemy, you needed to not be like all the way up touching them. And it also needed to not hit with only the tip of it. So you needed to not hit people at like maximum range. You had to hit like right in the middle. Which is honestly pretty difficult to consistently do anyway. And then in this game, they gave it holy damage, which is just bad.
Tis a summon them with spirit now, it is thy. Forgive my...
I think I saw a red albinaric up here. Nope, must have been a previous seed that I threw. God, I'm mad about that icon shield throw. Icon shields and a potentially droppable fire giant. This guy's gonna turn and shoot me, right? Oh, he hasn't seen me yet. Oh god. Watch where you're going. Eyes on the road, huh? I don't think these guys are really good at fighting you while you're on horseback, though. They're not actually all that fast. More surgeon gown. Was an option for the scorpion stinger weapon choice, wasn't it?
Everyone who can. Only to have, did you know? It's quite them. You're heading to some.
That does some kind of damage on bleed, actually, right?
Oh, you've come to be one with the spider. Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But it's scary. I want on nothing. Can you the poor thing, and it'll be glad.
Oh. I think since those enemies are in fixed locations, the mod maker, Mr. Fifth Matt, probably decided it's best that those guys can't have anything extremely extremely valuable on them. Extremely value. This was a bad idea. Okay. Man, I'm just throwing today.